Good morning, APOLLONauts. Good morning, Crypto World. How's everybody doing out there today? Okay, in the background here, we have a decent country style, but here in the front, we've got Apollo. And what it is going through the basic fundamentals of the all-in-one next-gen network. And that we'll get back to in just a minute. But first, here we go to the news. Right now, the market is at 208, and that is in the billions, of course. 24-hour volume is 11.3, and Bitcoin dominance is 53.3%. And with the current pricing, you do have 64.44 for Bitcoin, 274 for Ethereum, XRP at 32, Bitcoin Cash at 520, EOS at 477, Stellar at 21, and we'll mention Tether in a second here. And if you don't know about Tether, we will let you know about Tether. Cardano, let's see, 0.08, and Monero at 89. Tron at, Tron not too good, 0.19. Hanging around the 0.02 for a while now. Okay, so what we have here for the basic news today. Ripple, the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, going through a few distinct things and insisting that XRP is not a security. And that's going to all be settled, I would say, in the next 6 months or so, to maybe 8 months. But what it comes down to, this article is a good article to read. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and AMA discusses XRP being not a security at all and institutional money to soon enter aggressively as railroads are laid down. Talking about Bucket being a real big deal and a sign of maturing industry, he further elaborates on XRapid, its swell confidence, and more. Now, with the XRP is not a security, you should read into that. And when it comes down to institution money, XRP, XRapid, and more, you should read this too. This will be the first link down below in the description. Okay, now, if you're not familiar with Satoshi, and if you're new to crypto, you basically want to read this. It's just something that it's about the mystery to Bitcoin. But I'll tell you one mystery that is not a mystery. It's really not a mystery when you think about it. What is Bitcoin going to be worth down the road? No, it's not a mystery. It's a discussion. What will it be worth? When the final Bitcoin is mined, as a lot of people have said, what's going to happen? The value is gonna shoot up. So when you have it shooting up, you want to have some of those. Trust me, you do. And you do not need to buy. A lot of people, I've seen this over and over again. People say to me, I can't afford, $6,400. You don't need $6,400. You buy the partial Bitcoin. Buy $200 worth. Buy $400. Buy $1,000. Buy $1,500. Buy $2,500. Get my drift? You can buy what you want that's affordable to you. And when you do it, you then hold it and hold it. That is not something you even think about selling soon. You let it go. And when I say hold it, you're talking 2 years max, I think, from what I can see what's going on with Bitcoin. And you'll see in 2 years one heck of a return on your investment, because it's just going to go up, up, and away once that is done. And you're also going to see during the bull runs, it's going to go up, up. So now let's go over here. The role of Tether. Tether, Tether, Tether. If you're not familiar with Tether, I'm not going to get into it. Okay, but basically, Tether coming into the market and doing what it's doing and putting in a ton of their tethers at one time can raise the price of Bitcoin. And that's pretty much what happened along with what was discussed the other day. So when you have this Bitfinex issue of going down for maintenance, and then you have the Tether coming into the picture, that's what caused that straight up shot that we had. All right, now when you go over to what's going on with Apollo, Apollo is now on ByteBTC. Now these are low volume exchanges, and that's going to change hopefully soon. Hopefully they get over to HitBTC soon. All right, that is up to Apollo and HitBTC. We're waiting on them to get this to go, and hopefully that's going to happen soon. That they will announce. Now with ByteBTC, you can go over to the USD and purchase with the USD, and that is a nice feature to have. With the Apollo, if you're new to Apollo, Apollo is an all-in-one network. Apollo is not just privacy, folks. You see a lot of people pushing the privacy aspect, giving the anonymous face in the pictures. It's not that. I mean, you do have privacy. Yes, you do. But there's more to the network than just privacy. It is a convenient all-in-one access to the network using your wallet. And with that, you have a ton of features. I zoomed this page in because it's a little hard to read on the site. A few of the prints on the site, which I'll ask them if they can increase the size in the next week or so. Because this is just something you really have to zoom in quite a bit. Doesn't matter how good your eyes are. Okay, so with it, you've got the Olympus protocol is on the network, and it gives you the privacy. You get the Hermes blockchain, which is lightning fast transactions, and that's going to draw a lot of people into the network. You have ICOs on the network that are going good vetted ICOs that are good ICOs, which makes a network succeed. You then have all the features in the wallet. When you go to the wallet and you open up your wallet, on the left-hand side is a dashboard. Open that up, and you'll see all the features. You can private message someone who has the wallet. And the wallets are free to download. And do it up. You have your private messaging if you want it. That's the one thing about Apollo. You can have either public or private. That's your choice. And then, boom, chagalaga. So with that, you have quite a bit that you have that's available. And when you look at this, we'll just see this real quick. Now, what makes money in crypto? Good quality investments. You better believe it. And is Apollo a great quality investment? Oh, it sure is, folks. No doubt about that. All right, so when you have it, and you can get it at this low price, lock and load. Because that's all I can say is what you got here is something that is a full-featured, all-in-one network that is represented by the APL coin. And what that gives you guys is something that has asset value. And when you have asset value of good products, like Ripple does with its XRP and XRapid, XCurrent, yeah, and XVIA now, yeah, you have great, beautiful products all in one access through your wallet. Everything's coming on the roadmap. You can see clearly what they're doing. And on the exchanges, they need bigger ones. We all agree on that. We know that they are working on that. All right, and HitBTC should be soon. That is the ticket. Once it gets where more people are exposed to it, Apollo's working on their own marketing, and they have their own YouTube channel that's now finally starting to activate, and they have a new personality, Colin, doing their news. Hopefully they give more updates in those news. And then when you look at that, and then when they're marketing out there, that is going to help Apollo. So that's what we all need, is to get the word out there on Apollo, get it onto the biggest exchanges, and boom, chagalaga. Okay, guys? And one last thing I'll say is, with the market and the way it's going, it's a little boring, but I'll tell you one thing, it's not diving, and we're just waiting for the big money to come in, and good investments. And everybody, lock and load on what's good for you. Personally, I like Bitcoin, XRP, APL, Stellar. That's it. Tron, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, but anyway, that's just my choices. Mention yours below. Everybody have a great day today, and I'll be in touch very, very soon.